What's up guys? Today I just wanted to do another quick free plugin alert video about a really cool transient shaping plugin called Flux Bittersweet. I saw this plugin online in the tutorial video, so I decided to do a video showing you what it sounds like and some of the stuff you can do with it. And we're going to be looking at how to take a stereo drum track and emphasize or de-emphasize the transients in it, or the tickiness and attack of it. And we're also going to see how you can use it in conjunction with a mastering program to preserve transients before you start to limit and compress the mix. Let's check it out.
Okay, so here we are in Pro Tools, and I've got a couple examples lined up that we're gonna go through. So this is the plugin we're gonna be using. This is Flux Bittersweet, and it's gonna allow you to shape a transient. And it has essentially two modes, a sweet mode and a bitter mode. The sweet mode giving things a smoother, rounder sound, and the bitter really bringing out the transient and giving attack, kind of the tick that you would normally associate with maybe a metal kick drum or a sharp hit of a snare. So I'm gonna play a couple examples and show you how this sounds. This first one is a natural drum performance and kind of a hip hop style. And I'm gonna sweep through the modes and you'll hear what I'm talking about. I would recommend using good headphones or monitors because the difference can be pretty subtle when you're kind of in this mid-range, but once you start to get to the more extreme areas of the plugin, you'll start to notice it. So as you can see, when I had that roll off down on the sweet mode, things sounded really smooth. And this might be a case where you would want to use the sweet setting, because I kind of liked this rounder approach to the drums. It's nice, it gives the kick a nice muted hit, whereas when I had it cranked up, I didn't like the strident sound of that attack on the kick drum. You know, but however, in a mixing situation, you might want to boost that attack. So there's one example where the sweet might have suited the performance a little better. Now we're going to move to a tune track easy drummer recording, and you'll see where the bitter setting can sound really nice, especially if you want to use these programmed drums to cut through a thick metal mix. There you can really hear the smack of that snare and kick. Whereas if I had it on sweet, there's no attack to the snare. It just kind of sounds like it's ringing in the background and the kick sounds muddy. So I sometimes like to use this on these MIDI drum performances just to kind of boost the attack before I even start mixing. I love the sharpness I'm getting out of the snare. So for the final example, I'm going to be taking a look at a whole mix, where you might want to use Bittersweet when you're mastering. So first, let's hear the track without Bittersweet. And this is a song by Lebrown that some of my friends made. It's in the hip-hop genre, so you're going to want the kick drum, obviously, to be accentuated. And sometimes when you're in the mastering suite, in this case we just have a Ozone preset loaded up, the mastering could kind of crush and limit the kick drum too much, and essentially remove the attack and some of the punch you want. So one way you can avoid that would be to use this plugin beforehand and really increase the size of the transient spikes before you run it into the mastering suite. So obviously in these examples, I've been really diming this plugin out. And what I would use before the mastering suite is probably just something in this ballpark. Again, this is a pretty subtle difference, but this is just another trick in your sleeve when you're mastering to preserve the transient. You could even use it the other way if you wanted to get kind of a rounder sound of the entire mix. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I would definitely recommend downloading this plugin if you're looking to get a little more attack out of your drums and if you want to spruce up the transients on a master before you run it into your program. See you guys next time. Peace.